Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kirk. Here we have a T40 controller RC. So it had fell from somebody and the right toggle got broken, or the tension spring underneath it damaged. But there's something damaged because it's up stays up, down stays down. So we're going to disassemble our controller, and in order to disassemble your controller to reach your toggle, we're going to remove some obstacles that is in our way. So I go ahead and I remove my two antennas, left and right, but best to do is mark where everything goes. So for instance, I took off one from the left, I put L on it. One from the right, optional, you can put R on it. Alright, I'll go ahead and I remove my brackets. So you go ahead and you remove your brackets, and you're going to need your precision set. So I have like two precision sets. Here's one and I have another, and you're going to also need an Allen key set. I would say you would need a 1.5 mm Allen key. So I have this Allen key set from Abafrit. I go ahead and take out the smallest one, 1.5, and this to the job. So I go ahead and I remove my caps, my covers, all of them. So there are some small clips on them. So you're going to need a very small flat point screwdriver, and also you're going to need a little tweezer. We call it tweezer here, to go and you pick up your screw and you put it on. Also, what I did also, I have a tape, adhesive tape, not much adhesive, of great strength. So I put my screws and thing on the tape over here, and then we go ahead and remove our brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4 brackets. So you just pry a little flat point screwdriver and pry it, come up easily. Alright, so what we're going to do now, here there are some screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the top. Beneath this cushion there are 2 screws. Also here there are 2 screws, 1 screw here, 1 screw, it's obvious, and 1 screw down here. Underneath these little here, there are no screws. They are like a sound system. I'm not too sure, but to get this up now, you have to put a little screwdriver, pry it and tear up, and then here's the screw hole, 1, 2, and you do the same for the other side. Alright, so I did that. I take the screws out, I put them down where they're supposed to be. So there are clips that hold the controllers together now. After removing all the screws, there are clips. So we're going to go ahead now and slightly pry around and detach, and let's see how that comes out. Jeez. The clipper. Okay, I think we have a problem here, but right here I realize that I put a little pressure. Please don't put excessive pressure on it, because you might break something, and whenever you're using a screwdriver, please don't insert too deep, right? So what I did a little observation, and I realized that there's a screw. It's so tricky. There's a screw right here. So you just push your eject, battery eject, push it forward, and ta-da, there's a screw. So we're gonna, I thought that I've pulled every screw. So there's this screw. So let's try and see if this is a problem. There it is. That's the problem. So we're going to go here. You got to remove this, which is this, right? So once you do that, then you go ahead and then you separate. Let's see. Open up. There are some wires, some connections. You gotta observe. Please observe what you're doing, right? So I'll be back in a minute. Open our RC, right? Our remote controller. Just be careful whatever you're doing, and you're going to get a little brush and you clean. There are a lot of dust inside here, and in your fan you just get a little ear tool and you blow out your remote controller since as you're in it. Battery. Okay, that goes into your battery. Alright, so here's what we're going to change our toggle right here. So if we come a little closer, we realize that something what we're going to do, we're going to compare, we're going to do a little comparison to see what exactly went wrong with this one. So we do this. Okay, so this here, there's a little lever right here. So when you do that, it opens up. See, it moves. And this one is not moving any at all. So we know this is our problem. So we're going to go ahead, pull our screws and remove. Okay, so looking at this toggle, right? We realize that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 screws that hold it together on here. So we're going to go ahead and remove all these screws, okay? But please, let's be careful what we're doing. Let's be careful. Careful. I don't want to break anything. Don't want to damage anything. Okay, so you're going to wait. So, please like and subscribe for more video. Okay.
Everywhere you get to the that's where it's your camera.